I built a 6-bedroom bungalow in my husband's house just by frying potato and plantain chips. Here is the story. Hello everyone, welcome back to another interesting video, so let's begin. I'll be sharing every tips and tricks that you need to start a potato chips business. So to begin, you need African sweet potatoes, which is one of the most sweetest potatoes in the world. Quote me wrong and I will prove you right. Get your sweet potatoes. I'll be using this used parchment paper that I used previously to bake as my trash bin. Okay, now place the potatoes. The first step is to peel the potatoes. I'll be showing you 3 different gadgets that you can use to peel potatoes. Alright, the first is your peeler. As you can see, I've done that. I'm sure you have this gadget at home. This gadget is a small but mighty. You can use this gadget to perform a lot of magic in your kitchen. You can use it to peel the potatoes. And the last gadget is using a knife. This is mostly common in my country, Nigeria. I don't know about other African countries, okay? However, whichever means you find so easy, go with it, okay? Thank you so much for watching today's video. To my returning subscribers, I appreciate you all. If you are new here, a warm welcome to you. Please subscribe to my channel. Also like and share this video with your loved ones. Alright, once I'm done peeling the potatoes, this is what I have. It is very easy, okay? Use any means that you have to peel the potatoes. Head and rinse the potato thoroughly, making sure it is very clean and allowed to dry. You can see, alright? Now, the second step is to cut the potatoes. This depends on the sizes of potato that you are making use of. The way you cut the potatoes will determine what the shape will look like after frying, alright? I am using this video to demonstrate to you how my mother's co-wife used frying potato chips and plantain chips to build a 6-bedroom bungalow in her husband's house. Growing up, I was part of this business because I always come around to help her, okay? Now, you need a slicer for commercial purposes so that it will make your job so easier for you, okay? I'm using a slicer as my first gadget to cut, and this is what the shape looks like, as you can see. Like I said earlier, the way you cut the potatoes at the beginning will determine the shape that you will get at the end of the frying. Now, back to the second gadget when it comes to cutting, I bring to you this same gadget that we used earlier, alright? Like I said before, it's a small but mighty gadget. Just look at the way it is slicing the potatoes, okay? And it has the same shape with the first slicer, as you can see. Very simple and easy. And the last gadget that I'll be using is your grater. I'm sure you have this one, okay? You can also use the grater to slice the potatoes. But one thing about using the grater is that it does not give me that shape that I want. It has more pieces compared to the 2 previous gadgets that we used earlier, as you can see on the video. But don't worry, I will show you what to do with the pieces, okay? Now, I continue with the first slicer to make the job easier for me. Now, the third step is to separate the potatoes, alright? Separate the ones that has a perfect shape. I call these ones the VIPs. If you're with me at this moment, type VIP potatoes. Alright, after separating them, set them aside. It is time to fry. Before frying, I always notice that she will add a bulb of onion into the hot oil. When I ask her why, she will tell me that this adds extra flavor to the potatoes, even though there is no salt added. Go ahead and add the sliced potatoes. You need high heat at the beginning, okay? Because once you add it, the potatoes will look soft. So you need high heat when adding the potatoes at the beginning. A beautiful shout out to you, Mary Washington, watching from Ogun State, Hania from Pakistan, Joyce Alexander from Island, Lagos, Oli from Tanzania, and Precious all the way from Gambia. Whoops. Aww, I'm glad you all love the recipe. Please let me know your name and where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out in my next video. Apologies if I didn't pronounce your name very well, okay? Alright, after about 2 minutes, you will notice that the texture of the potatoes has changed. At this point, you can now reduce the heat. Flip it around from time to time. Fry according to your preference, or once it is golden brown like so, it is ready. Take it out of the heat. Now, pay attention. You can see that the oil remains very clean after frying. That is because the ones that we separated earlier does not have pieces in them, okay? Now, put in a paper towel to drain out the excess oil, okay? At this point, you can add any spices or even salt if you feel to make salted ones, okay? You do this while the potatoes are still very hot, okay? Go ahead and fry the ones that has more pieces in it, as you can see. And after frying the ones that have pieces in it, you can see that the oil will look a kind of messed up. You will see some pieces of potatoes in the oil. That is the more reason why you need to fry the ones that you separated first before frying the ones that have pieces in it, okay? Now, this is the one that has pieces in it, and this is the ones that you separated. You can see that there's a difference in both, okay? Now, go ahead and put in an open tray and allow to cool down completely, with the emphasis on completely. The more it cools down, the more crunchier it becomes, okay? The final stage is packaging. Now, this is where you make your money. Here comes the secret that no one tells you. With the same size of the plastic bag, I am going to first package the ones that I separated earlier, adding about 5 pieces. Once I add about 5 pieces, you will notice that the plastic bag is already filled up, okay? Now, I am going to use the same size of the plastic bag to put the ones with the pieces. Because they are little in sizes, it will contain more pieces, okay? But you are going to sell it the same price that you sold the ones that you separated. I hope you understand me. Yeah, as you can see on the video, I used the same size of the plastic bag to package both, okay? Now, for the ones that you separated, you can also use a bigger plastic bag to package it as demonstrated and increase the price. I hope someone finds this video helpful. If you do, type another banger at the comment section. Remember, if she can build a house with this business, you too can. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.